US, Germany, and UK indices traded with swings yesterday despite a good closing. We have seen the markets turning bearish after the markets close, and today again it has started on a bearish note. What to expect now from the S&P, Nasdaq, and Dow, Germany 40 and FTSE 100? Where to enter, where to exit, how to profit? We are going to see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update for the US indices will be released before the US session. Do not miss to watch it. Subscribe, press the bell icon. Do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into the US indices, S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, followed with Germany 40 and Indian FTSE 100. Watch till. See, S&P on the hourly charts yesterday we did discuss that 5450, 5465 is the zone. It needs to break in order to turn bullish, and then you can expect it to rise. But what has happened, hitting the highs, it has retraced. Now see, it has come down to a support zone and it is trying to consolidate here. Remember, a drop below 5335, 5320 should be taken up seriously, where we can look forward to 5300, and below 5300 what we can aim for, we can aim for it to move towards 5250 levels. Let's watch out if today it delivers a breakout. Notice what is happening. See, this was the retracement channel. It is coming out of this retracement channel, which is not a good sign. But as long as these lows towards 5200, 5180 is not taken, we should not be treating this as bearish. Stochastic rising, the MACD is trading with moderate bearishness. The RSI has hit the bottom. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour chart, similar observation. Only thing I can see here is it is trying to stabilize here. It is trying to find the support in between 534060 zone, and thus once it trades beyond 5360, you can expect 5380 and 5400. If 5400 is taken, then you can say it is trying to reverse. See, this could be a nice flag formation where a breakout beyond 5450 should be taken up seriously, where we can look forward to 5500, 5600 zone very soon. Stochastic oversold, the MACD trading with divergence and bearishness, the RSI has dropped. Coming to 3 hour charts, if you see the 3 hour charts here, you can find out diminishing bearishness is seen, and this could be the reversal. If the price is now trades beyond 5360, you can expect it to rise more. Else right now it is not showing much bearishness as well. Yes, it is not showing neither bearishness nor bullishness as of now. So wait for it to stay above 5364, 5380 and then 5400, which will confirm the reversal. The MACD has crossed over here. It is trading with divergence. After a good rise, it is turning bearish, and this has not much of downside here. RSI has dropped. Coming to 4 hour, on the 4 hour chart, similar observations. See, support is seen from the 50 period, and thus wait for it to give a breakout either which way. Either it has to trade below 5335 and 5320 zone, which will confirm another round of drop here. Else a bounce back beyond 5360, 5380 should be a good sign of reversal. Right now it is not showing much strength. Stochastic oversold, MACD crossing over here, trading with divergence, is staying bearish. The RSI has dropped here. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, my only worry point is the lower highs which it is shown, the increasing bearishness which it is shown. Though it has filled the gap, but it is not showing any signs of reversal. Also, right now if you look at the lows are beautifully aligned, and as long as now 5320 is not taken, we have to be careful with the sells. Once 5320 is taken, we can look forward to 5300, 5280, 5250, and lower levels are possible, but I think it is going to be difficult. Let's watch out the direction it delivers the breakout here. The stochastic is at top. See, interestingly, the crossover in the MACD is still suggestive of further rise. The RSI almost flat. So looking at this, very simple, buy at 5360, expect 5372, 5384, 5400, 5424, 5450 levels. Beyond 5450, there is no looking back. We will look forward to 5500. But right now the stance is not so aggressively bullish, and thus as in how it breaks past the resistances, it may turn bullish. Till 5450, you have to be cautious with the selling and buying entries. On the downside, the selling entry I will recommend is at 5335 levels, below which you can expect 532018 levels, and if that is taken, then 5300, 5302 will appear. If this is taken, then 5275, 5250. Below 5250, no looking back. We will look forward to 5200 and lower levels. Trade accordingly. Let's move to Nasdaq. See, charts for S&P and Nasdaq are almost same. You can also notice the lower highs are seen, lower lows are seen. The lows here are now towards 18400, 18350 zone, which should be the next support zone if at all prices starts to move downwards. On the upside, I will recommend a buying entry now at 18620 levels, and then you can expect 18700, which should be the next target zone. See, possibly this could try to move like this. And now as long as 18850, 900 is not taken, we should not be treating this as bullish. Beyond 18900 is where we can see slight bullishness. Stochastic rising from the oversold zone, MACD bearish, RSI is flat at bottom. On the 2 hour charts, when you see it is taking support and resistances from the 50 and 100 period moving average. Very important for the tech 100 to trade below 18500, which will confirm next round of drop here. As long as 18500 is not taken, you have to be careful with this. On the 3 hour chart, similar observation, see diminishing bearishness, but it is not showing any bounce back here. I will wait for it to stay now above 18600. With the next candle, if you see the price is trading above 18600 650 zone, you can say that this is the reversal, and then we will look forward to 18700 18800 levels here. Beyond 18800, it will fall into the reversal zone, yes, forming a nice flag. If it breaks out beyond 19000 any point of time today, tomorrow, you can just stay bullish from there. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI has dropped here. On the 4 hour charts, we have similar observation. It is trying to find the support from the 50 period here. The moving averages have crossed over for the sell. Trading bearish, also lower highs and lower lows are seen, waiting for a bounce back here. This could be a nice flag here. The stochastic oversold. See, the MACD after retracing sharp, it is crossed over for a sell. RSI has dropped as well. Coming to daily chart. On the daily chart, see, notice the preceding three candles with bigger tails and lower lows here. Now it is starting off the day with the lows, and it can try to bounce back. So if you see it is staying above 18600 and then 18700 zone, you can stay bullish for, in fact, 18900 or 19000. And if it breaks out beyond 19000, this is going to deliver a massive bullish move. Right now it is trading bearish. Right now it is looking downwards, and right now it is trading in the channel here. The lows here of this channel are far below. Stochastic has seen the highs here, while the MACD has crossed over at the bottom, trading bullish. The RSI is flat. Looking at this, very simple, buy at 18600, expect 18630, 660, 710, 18800. Once it breaks beyond 18800, stay bullish for 18900, and if that is taken, then 19000. Beyond 19000 is where complete bulls will be there. You can expect 19200 plus level, but it is not showing such a strength as of now. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 18500 levels. Expect 18450, 400. Once 18400 is taken, 18360, and then below 18360 is where the chances of 18200 will increase. And if it trades below 18200, 18000 levels will be there very soon. Trade accordingly. Let's move to Dow Jones. See what US30 is shown here. US30 is already breached below the critical support at 40,200. In fact, kept moving towards 40,100 levels, now trying to bounce back. See, diminishing bearishness, reversal sign, and now if you see it is staying beyond 40,300, initiate a buying entry and expect 40,400 levels as the first target. Beyond 40,400 is where we can see bullishness here. Now see, 40,800 has become the double top here. It has failed to break beyond, it is reversed. Now it is going to be difficult for it to break beyond 40,800. Thus, that is the only level above which you can confirm that US30 is turning bullish. Stochastic rising, the MACD sharply bearish, the RSI is flat here. On the 2 hour charts, when you look at, the observation is more or less same. See, reversal sign, first green candle. I will expect the second green candle here, which suggests that beyond 40,300, you can look forward to a good bullish move all the way towards 40,400, 500 and higher levels. Yes, the stochastic is oversold. The MACD is sharply bearish. The RSI is flat here. On the 3 hour chart, see, after posting a moderate greener candle, it is struggling here. Wait for it to stay beyond 40,300. That will confirm the next round of rise. And then 40,500. It's possible. Beyond this, you can expect the bullishness here. But as long as 40,800 is not taken, you have to be careful with the buys here. Stochastic oversold. The MACD crossed over for sell. The RSI is flat. And on the 4 hour charts, also similar observation. The support from the 20 period is very strong. So only bearishness below 40,200 and 40,100 levels, and then you can expect 40,000. If it trades below 40,000, stay bearish for 39,800, 840 zone. Stochastic oversold. The MACD crossed over, trading with bearishness. The RSI is flat. Coming to daily, on the daily chart, similar observation. See lower highs here and a couple of bearish candles trying to bounce back again. A move beyond 40,300, 40,500 zone should be taken up seriously, which will lead to a stronger bullish move. It can in fact take it towards 40,800 or 41,000. Stochastic overbought here. The MACD crossed over at the bottom, trying to trade bullish, RSI flat. So looking at this, I will only recommend you to buy at 40,300. Expect 40,400, 40,500, and then you can expect 40,650, 800. Beyond 40,800 is stay bullish for 41,000 and plus levels. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 40,200. Be careful at 41, 40, 40,080, 40,000. Three levels here. Below 40,000, we may see aggressive bearishness towards 39,800 levels. below that a greater correction should follow appears difficult as of now. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to Germany 40. And before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can be part of my 30-second mentorship batch starting 5th of May. Do not miss to register. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or telegram for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a stress-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can be part of the recommended broker and enjoy trading. And yes, those who are looking forward to just signals, trading signals from me, you can be part of my Telegram channel. For any of your queries, write an email or ping me or Telegram. So now, see, first is if you look at Germany 40, DAX on the hourly chart, see after a bit of consolidation, it is trying to give a breakout, and thus as long as 21,200 is not taken, you have to be careful with the buys. And in fact, if it trades about 21,200, 21,300 is the zone it needs to break in order to turn bullish here. What is happening? It is giving a breakout here and looking downwards. So now if it stays below 20,100, you can expect more bearishness to prevail, and then we can look forward to 21,040 and lower levels here. The stochastic certainly is trading at bottom, while the MACD has crossed over at the top and it is trading bearish here. The RSI is dropped as well. On the 2-hour chart, we have similar observation on the 2-hour chart. See, after a bit of consolidation, it is giving a breakout, and thus now once it trades below 21,100, 21,080, you can look forward to a greater down move towards 21,000, 2,900, 2,900, and then 2850 and 2800. Till 2800 it has got very good support. Below 20,800 it will fall into a correction zone. Moving averages have crossed over, trading with divergence, but what I see this as, after the drop, this is retracement, and once this trade below 20,800, you can expect a greater correction here. Stochastic has dropped, the MACD crossing over for sell, the RSI is dropping here, signs are still bearish here. On the 3-hour chart, similar observation, very important for it to trade about 21,200 and 21,300 levels. Beyond this, it should trade bullish. The moving average is crossed over, trading with divergence and bullishness. Stochastic has dropped, the MACD trying to cross over for sell, the RSI has dropped here. On the 4-hour chart, we have similar observation. It is trying to deliver a breakout. In fact, if you see it is staying below 21,120, you can take a sell. But then 21,000, I will say 21,120, 100 should be very good support. Below that, 21,040, 21,000 should appear. And then in fact, 2950, 900, 2,800 should appear as the next targets here. Yes, the indicators are trying to cool down after a good retracement. Coming to daily chart. Notice what it has done on the daily charts is, see, we have seen increasing bullishness, that is pretty clear. 20 period moving average is kissed. Now it is trying to retrace. Now see, as long as 20,800 is not taken, you should not be treating this as bearish, and then complete reversal is below 20,700. If at any point of time Germany 40 trades below 20,700, it should be treated for extreme bearishness. Else what we are looking at, it is possible that it can move towards 21,400, 21,500 levels very soon. So this possibility you can not ignore, and thus still I will say 20,900, 20,700 is the zone which is going to offer it a maximum support. The stochastic drop. Look at the MACD, it has also crossed over at the bottom, which is very good sign for the bulls. RSI flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy here at 21,100. See, you can buy at 21,180, but then 21,220, 21,280, 300, and then if it trades beyond 21,300, stay bullish for 21,450 and 500 levels very soon, if not today. On the beyond 21,500, sky is the limit on the upside. On the downside, you can sell here at 21,120 levels, expect 20,080, 20,040, 20,000, 21,9, I will say 2950, and below 2950 it is going to be 20,840 and 800 levels. Any drop below 20,800 should be taken up seriously. It is going to deliver a huge blow below 20,800, and then yes, till 20,710 also you should be watchful. Below this you can look forward to 20,500, 400 levels very soon. Appears difficult but not impossible. Chances are there that after the drop it may bounce back. Trade accordingly. Let's move to FTSE 100. UK 100 on the hourly chart, hitting the highs at 8250655, which I mentioned yesterday is going to offer a good resistance. It has retraced, it has come down to the support from the 20 period moving average. Now only selling entries should be below 8200, 8180 levels. If it trades below 8200, 8180, you can say that FTSE 100 is turning bearish, else a bounce back or recovery can be seen. And now a move beyond 826065 is the only confirmation of reversal. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish, RSI is flat. On the 2-hour chart, similar observation. Notice after a bit of consolidation, it has taken the direction, so it is still staying in this bullish zone. The highs of this channel is towards 8300. Yes, the indicators are trading at a comfortable zone. It is only the MACD which is after a good rise, it is crossed over for sell and trading bearish. RSI flat on the 3-hour chart, similar observation. Moving average is crossing over here. It has got very extreme support at till 8100. I will not be treating for C100 as bearish, but see, it has shown a good rise and it is willing to cross over. And there's a slight retracement because see, this is from the bottom, it has moved towards this, and now crossing over here is definitely a good sign for the it is not a good sign for the bulls, but a good sign for the bears here. The RSI at top on the 4-hour charts also similar observation, nothing different. And I'll say till 8200, 8180 you have to be cautious. Then you can expect 8150, 40, and in fact 8100. Below 8100 it will fall into a correction zone. Coming to daily on the daily chart, see, after a couple of retracement we have seen a bounce back. Now today it should be or possibly could be the second greener candle here, and thus any point of time if you see it is staying beyond 8240, 8260 is the next target, 8285 is the next, and 8300 should be the third. Beyond 8300 it is going to show tremendous bullishness. It can move towards 8350, 8400. Stochastic overbought, MACD crossing over at the bottom, very good sign for the bulls. The RSI is flat. So looking at this, you can buy here at 8232 levels, expect 8245, 8260, 65, and then in fact 8280 and 8300 will be seen. Beyond 8300 we can look forward to a greater rise, though appears difficult, but yes, 8300 if it breaks we can expect it to move towards 8400 levels very soon. On the downside, the selling entry today has to be below 8200 levels. In fact, I'll say 8195 you can sell, expect 8175, 8150, and if it trades below 8150, stay with the short for 8100, and below 8100 it is going to fall into a correction territory all the way towards 8000 and lower levels, chances for which appears to be less. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my Signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.